the charities and all of the giver. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The urgent the promises done and them not deliver. Cut up the youth and rough and it's down in the river. Remember bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them smell. When police don't have market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start and people them fell. What they treat the market man, what them a treat the cat man, what they treat the peanut man, what them a treat the dirt man, what them a treat the son man, what them a treat policeman, how them a treat soldier man.
Stibby-dim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no cape. And some informer friend we love lake. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for we in Global TV. Check it.
Social media warriors like Keisha Mack, Alex Higgs, Selena, Oral Campbell, Bridget Watson, Donovan De Paz, Black Italian, Jay Brown, Alex Jano, Mr. and Mrs. Duttyman, Chopper John West from the Chopping Block, who is our personal Ian Harding. I know that 85% or so of us sitting in Parliament. Our social media warriors.
Good morning, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. My very back of time, I'm backwards because during this little 2-day rest I had, I was not reading or anything. I just decided to stay docile. So, but good morning and welcome. It is Sunday, the 30th of June. Half the year done already, you know. Half a year gone already. But we're just out here to ask a few questions this morning because we are cooked with dinner. Hey, England people. I buck up on glory yesterday. I get a breadfruit. Yellow heart breadfruit. Whole breadfruit. For only £7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, £7. Them something that happen in foreign. When you buy East Indian mango, breadfruit, yellow yam, you have to ban your belly and turn away your face. 1 breadfruit, £7. Them something that happen in Britain. £7, a half a breadfruit that are a couple slices of breadfruit. Glorious today. So I cook my breadfruit, ital aki, and fried fish for my dinner. Okay, and go on. Beat and teach. Wagwan, good morning. Natalia Freeman, Pamela Akola. Good morning and welcome. Tony Tall, good morning. RJ, Debbie Jervis, Sunshine, Marcia Thomas. Good morning all and welcome. Elijah B, good morning. Good morning everyone. Anthony R, Cynthia B, good morning. Indian Nation, good morning. How are you? Good morning. Joan Brown, good morning. Raymond G. Knigh Gray, Kennedy Thompson, Marceline Bennett. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. No, me not show off. Me have to tell them the good things about my breadfruit. Well, go on, Roger. You all right? No, 1 breadfruit for £7, you know. I glory them something there. Half a breadfruit price that. Miranda Raddock, how are you? 1 whole breadfruit are £15 and them something the upwards. My sister asked me, say, how come me buy 1? If me can buck up whole breadfruit for £7 and hunger by one. No, sir. So, I have to live up the breadfruit life to the yellow heart breadfruit. But I posted, me say, it make rounds everywhere on social media where Norris man expose Sizzler. Me glad Norris man talk. Because when people like me talk, I made sure me don't like Sizzler or whatever, but me glad somebody way up there, somebody in the circle come out and I tell you the type of hypocrite and parasite that Sizzler is, and how dangerous people like those can be to the mindset of young people with their influence. Given what you heard from Norris, man, especially Sizzler type of friends, dictators, you no wonder why Sizzler suck up to Andrew Holness and Juliet them? As a so-called Rastaman will come for do ja work. Sandra Watkins Bailey, how are you? As a so-called Rastaman will come for do Rasta work. Is it any wonder Sizzler so sucked up to the current Jamaica Labour Party regime, given them dictatorial behavior? Norris man said something, Sizzler, something I spoke about on here. The man will get shot in your vicinity and nothing happened. But what Norris man said, what I found alarming. But like the rest of the corrupt one them, you run to the politician them. Was it that how you evade justice, Sizzler? A whole heap of people Sizzler betraying in Jamaica, you know. You don't want I start pan you, little boy. I told me not get all clear yet to go at you. A whole heap of people you betray. Norris man said something which is true. You're weak and you're afraid of competition. That's how dictators. Hold on, how am I thinking here? Oh, Jesus. You're weak and you're afraid of competition. That is how dictators operate, Sizzler. You're a part of the corruption, Norris man said. You are a part of the corruption, Norris man said. Cousin Myrna, how you do? What does Norris man mean about that? Sizzler aligned to whole heap of gunman and gangster. Sizzler pay whole heap of bad man and him Dan man them for intimidate people. Colleen James, good morning. That's what Norris man means. Sizzler is one of them. Well, even though you see that synagogue of Satan, the marine spirit Sizzler from the dark world, even though when you hear this hooligan go up on stage and preach peace, this marine spirit Sizzler, Anthony Albert C., good morning. This marine spirit Sizzler is a danger to Jamaica. Patricia Matthews, how are you? Dangerous. His mindset is dangerous. Him preach peace in front of you, fool or no. to garner the support and the accolades and titles because that's all Sizzler interested in. That's why he go burn the plaque because his name never big enough on it. Accolade Sizzler. That Sizzler is a major part of the gang violence in Western Kingston. Brenda, good morning. That Sizzler is a part of the gang violence and the gun war in Kingston. Norrisman said, why did the people, Norrisman asked, why did the people ask you to leave Augustown and you had to? Jamrock 8766, morning. But I'm glad Norrisman spoke out about Sizzler, Ladybug. Because when people like me talk about how Sizzler corrupt and the criminal entity that Sizzler is, maybe them say Wayne just a chat. But me glad somebody in a Sizzler circle come out and talk the things them when me they attack. Criminal. Spirit of death, spirit of evil, Sizzler. That's the type. Want to say I go on like him is the holy emperor, holy Emmanuel I. All Sizzler care about is title and accolades, not the people of Jamaica. Sizzler will lead you blindly, Annette Thompson, into dictatorship. He will lead you blindly into dictatorship. He doesn't have the people's interests at heart. That's why him can have such a rapport with the Jamaica Labour Party. So for those of you who think Sizzler is a good influence for the children, Jamaica people, Keith Salmon, how are you? For those of you who think Sizzler is a good influence on your children, you might just need to rethink and take a look at the person that you're allowing your children to idolize, because your children might just find that they grow up with the sentiments of funding gangs, buying gun for gangs, supporting corruption. Another thing he said, which is true, Dodos order the two on of squash the beef. Ricardo Campbell, good morning. That is true, Sizzler. But when you not go in a public, when you want to present on yourself like when you are somebody, when you want to present the little dirty head where you have wrap up and smell bad, as if you have some special gift from God, and you have some special mind, and you have some special knowledge, and you have some special privilege. Most of the Rasta boy are bowcat. Even Mutabaruka don't have that respect anymore. Most of the Rasta boys are bowcats and sellouts. Just look how to fall over for the Labour Party. Dan Fox, good morning. Colin Richards. Just look at how to fall over for the Labour Party. EM. One of the Rastafarian community, Beverly Forbes, where everybody think to say, Ono was going to be the bastion of justice in Jamaica, the holdout against imperialism, Christopher. The ones left standing strong, Ken Rice Smith. When everybody is falling, Rasta on a boat first. On a boat first, Rastas. Where everybody did say, a Rasta go stand up and a blaze the fire. No. Uno was the first lot to bow out. Sixer, how are you? Uno was the first lot to bow out. Uno was the first lot to break in and give in. Look at Fantana Moja when him think it there go down to him. Fantana Moja went against everything when it stand for. The whole of them Rasta boy, they are sell out. Other than Buju Bantam, I have no respect for none of them. The whole of no career Rastas, Kevin Fair Clutch. How are you? Buju Bantam is the only one who put himself on the line for the people. The rest of Uno stand and protect Uno money. Jamaica call us, what go on, bro? The rest of Uno stand and protect Uno money. So when everybody think to say Rasta was going to be the holdout, the strong point, those who stand when everybody is fall, Uno bow out first. Uno sell out first. I'm glad Norrisman come talk. Because when global TV talk about Sizzler criminality, when global TV talk about Sizzler corruption, then none of me things say because global TV mother just love chat. But thank God somebody from Sizzler in a circle. Randolph, Riley, how are you? Me glad somebody from way up in a Sizzler circle come out and come tell you the type of corrupt, weak, thin-skinned person that Sizzler is. The type of dictator mentality, Brenda Elson, that Sizzler is. I don't them think they don't want the children to emulate in a Jamaica. Sizzler come on stage, come promote peace. Sizzler come on stage, come promote peace. But when Sizzler step off a stage, Sizzler buy gun and fund violence and put gun in a young man's hand. For young men go do him dirty work and intimidate people. That's the person who not idolize. That's the person who not think is a good influence. Most of these Rastas bow out. Most of them sell out. Most of them is not about the youth anymore. It's purely commercial. Rent a jet. Map head Rastas. Tie up on a head and speak dunce. Doesn't mean Sonia faster. That's when you understand what I talk about. Because when you listen to half an Rasta boy, when you just walk and mix up Christianity and everything together and go on like when you learn anything and nobody tell you anything. But maybe, rather than the bad mind we want to have, some of the Rasta boy need to drop the Bible word and read and go pick up some history book and read. May start to things from a different point of view, rather than conjure in a twisted Christian mentality, posing as Rastafarians. Curtly conscious. So be careful of the influence what people like Sizzler have over on a picnic, because they may just end up with a gun in them hand if you go do Sizzler dirty work. That's the type of person Sizzler is. The Rasta man will beat down everybody because him no want a competition. The Rasta man will want to take all sort of credit for everything because At the most high send him and a this, send him and a that him a do. Hypocrite. The youth is a criminal. And that's how Sizzler must be seen. And that's how Sizzler must be remembered when people think of him. The youth is a criminal. The youth is a gangster. Hiding behind Rastafarianism and turban. Even upper Bobo or wherever Sizzler got turn high priest. A violence and intimidation Sizzler use and control Bobo. Sizzler use violence and intimidation take over other treasured asset. But I not tell you no and I can't tell you no yet. But a long time that little boy, that little coward, because Sizzler is a coward. A long time this little coward sit behind gangs, operating behind gangs. And such person must be called out for what they're doing to Jamaica, for the violence, the criminality that Sizzler is funding in Jamaica. Vermins like those, dark spirit, spirit of death like Sizzler must be called out. They mustn't be idolized. We mustn't idolize gangsterism and criminality. Because when you idolize Sizzler, that's what you do. You idolize gangsterism and criminality. Me glad Norris man talk. Shauna Smith, June Reed, how are you? Me glad Norris man talk because when I me talk, everybody will think it's an issue me have with Sizzler. But now that people close to him, people in him circle, people who know him from long time attack. What happened to the man who gets shot in your studio ground, Sizzler? Did the Jamaica Labour Party help you to evade justice for murder, Sizzler, or whatever involvement you may have in murder, Sizzler? You're a criminal, my youth. That's how Jamaica people must see you. That's how Jamaica people must see you, for your criminality, for your gangsterism, hiding behind Rastafarianism. You're a criminal. And that's how Sizzler must be seen. Chopper John from the chopping block.
Mrs. Our social media warriors like Keisha Mack, Alex Higgs, Selena, Oral Campbell, Bridget Watson, Donovan De Paz, Black Italian, Jay Brown, Alex Jano, Mr. and Mrs. Dottyman, Chopper John West from the chopping block, who is our personal Ian Harding. I know that 85% or so of us sitting in Parliament. Our social media warriors.
Chopper John from the chopping block. Chopper John from the chopping block. Good morning, Chopper John from the chopping block. Is either Labour enjoy negative negative press just to be relevant or to keep relevant in the media? Or them just not know better? That's the conclusion when we can come to. All right, let's discuss political strategy. Jamaica Labour Party. Coming on, don't see no, but not a problem advising, no. Me not a problem advising, no. political strategy. Hero Clark, where you there? Chopper John still live at your yard? Chopper John still a hold you and brace you against wall, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives in Jamaica, Hero Clark. Chopper John still a brace you against wall? Just asking. Violet Watson, good morning. We just want to know if Hero Clark still a brace you against wall, Chopper. We just want to know. I don't really mind we mind people business, but we just want to know if the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Chopper John, a brace you against wall. Because we hear the video out the Chopper John with young Hero Clark a brace against wall. So we just want to know. We just want to know Mr. Chopper John from the chopping block. Chopper John from the chopping block. Your own house at Jamaica, Chopper? All right, make we advise there, but before we ask Chopper one whole heap of idiot question, a be a fool question we're going to ask Chopper John this morning. You're going to surprise to see how we turn fool overnight, Chopper John. Political strategy. Given the political atmosphere, given that the Prime Minister wants positive image of his tenure and of his government, given that the Prime Minister is in a swelter of negative backlashes because of his decision-making, his governance, and everything that comes with it. Does the Prime Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, Dr. Death, and those at the Cornwall Regional Project, Labour Party run, overrun project, political and optical, AmericanTV.com. Do you think the leader of the opposition going to the Cornwall Regional Hospital site for a tour, a political vlogger you have promoted in Parliament, having a project management job at the Cornwall Regional site, do you think politically and optical was the best person to guide the leader of the opposition around and tempted Kanga? Or was this purely optics to keep the Jamaica Labour Party relevant in the news, negative albeit? Because this don't make sense to me. Unless Labour Party would want to say, oh, Chopper got his project management job on the site, fair enough. There's no nepotism or cronyism or Dr. Tufton just say, here, go and do something up there. We will pay you for it. As we found out how contracts are awarded in Dr. Tufton's ministry. See something here. Go and go do something around this stuff. Marcia Thomas. Do you think Jamaica Labour Party, I just want to know, if politically you think the questionable job of Chopper John on, I wonder, what, you come home from America to come do the money swindling, Chopper John? Sonia Foster. And because JLP them win, make you come home to come swindle money. Because everything Chopper John is telling me that all your experience and training and expertise and education and what situation, anything you want to call it, hero bottom, is in the food and beverage area, Chopper John. Everything about you is bar and kitchen. Can Chopper John and the Jamaica Labour Party tells us if the project management that Chopper John is doing at the Cornwall Regional Hospital site is related to anything in food and beverage? He was working 2016 elections. So are you saying then, Beat and Teach, that project management would be his payback, Fabian Anderson JP, for his work done on the general election 2026? Or are you saying that project management is Chopper John's payback? But of the 19 billion overrun at Cornwall, because it was set for 2 billion, so on, and it's now at 21 estimated unfinished. 19 billion overrun. 19 billion overrun. How much of that 19 billion Chopper John would assist the Ministry of Health to swindle out of the people's purse, Chopper John? How beneficial? He was on school board fund. Yeah, in a era, I put him on all sort of school board and everything. Sometimes it looks like when Chopper John, that foreign, Chopper John do things in a Jamaica, Sharon Bernard. Is Chopper John project management at Cornwall relating to food and beverage? You don't know me ask. Maybe it's a dumb question to ask. But you might never know. You can have project manager in a food and beverage. You just might never know. A food and beverage in round their project. But to the Jamaica Labour Party, do you think this was a good decision to place Chopper John in front of the camera on an issue where you have repeatedly, Joan Bailey, been questioned? But as a Jamaica Labour Party, people them go on, become member just the other day, and these things, people, are no accident or coincidence. They are staged. When you see Ruel Reid come out with it, come tell we, me not gone nowhere. Me there a long time, me there upon the gully side, still a campaign. Wanna talk about. That was a setup to boil up the public because them know say millions were en route, nifty friend. For Warrell Reid. When you see Warrell Reid, hey, listen here, Jamaica people for no want to make money, just make somebody caught on a thief in. Ask Ruel Reid, ask Grace McLean how lucrative it is for them catch your thief. Don't ask me. Go and ask Ruel Reid and Grace McLean. If you don't want to get rich overnight, Jamaica people, just go thief something, make them catch you. It's expensive. Being caught stealing. Hey, you know, so Jamaica special. A whole heap of thing was special in it. Being caught stealing in Jamaica, in Jamaican politics, in white collar Jamaica. Get caught stealing in white collar Jamaica is one of the most lucrative things you could have ever done. Hmm? It's one of the most lucrative you could have ever done. So to those of you all who are working in the public service, you see, if you want to stay home and get rich, make this be a type of a demonstration. Uno thief and stay at home and earn money like Grace McLean and Royal Reid them. Uno idiot. Uno can't sit down and work hard for yourself. So and to say all uno need to do is just get caught stealing. Then as the Keisha Maka worker call us to do that investigation. The Keisha Maka worker municipal in St. James. But them know say no. Them can't stay hidden for long anymore. Them can't stay hidden for long. Chopper John a walk on direct, point and show. And Chopper John not tell we how much of the 700 billion Chopper John and Mount Gold. What the doctor that name? Dr. Det. Done it. How are you? Of the 7 billion, how much of that money would be money swindled from the Cornwall regional budget, Karen Nemard, to Chopper John's project management? The nation is calling for an audit of the Cornwall Regional Hospital site. An audit of everything we're going at Cornwall Regional Hospital. There ought to be one on such an expensive, overrun, incompleted project. Chopper down your own house. Christopher McCurdy. I wonder for your real name. Or we're going to later find out, Kevin Davis, that you may just have other name like the Bramwell them will pose in front of it on a daily basis as bonuses. But then we realize they could well be Bramwells. They could well be Bramwells. We know make big business out of Jamaica people. A whole heap. We know do to the Jamaica people, Chopper John. But see me have your business on screen there. We have a lot to discuss with your Chopper John, but my main interest is about your house. One house in Atlanta, Chopper John. I don't want to put out too much personal details at the moment, but I'm going to ask you about one property. Chopper John from the chopping block. Everything for Chopper John, you know, is in food and beverage. Everything, when you're looking at Chopper John, all of him thing them, where I'm sure him work, experience, senior culinary leader, executive chef, all sort. But nothing to do with his current position. And one would have thought, on such a massive project, it would be run by experienced people. it would also tell us why Cornwall Regional is so overrun. Why it is so overrun and still cannot be finished. Up Park Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. Up Park Drive, Chopper John. Did you own a property there? Your property in the United States, Chopper John, asset value 170,000. We don't know what we can call number. Any money from the people of Jamaica swindled into any of your property? Because we don't understand, you know. You were on 2016 election, you were one of the social media warrior, and I saw Hira Clark said. And I said, it was said by Hira Clark. Any issue with bankruptcy with regards to that property, Mr. Chopper John? Any issue with regards to bankruptcy? How are it lucrative for you? It is lucrative for Chopper John to come back home because Chopper John party win and holy the for Chopper John. But we're going to develop on you in the Chopper John because today is Sunday and then say me to behave on Sunday. Up Park Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. Your house. Any taxpayer money involved? Any swindling of the public purse? Beulah, me hear Carlos with it. Carlos, you're there. Carlos, hold up your hand, Carlos. Hold up your hand, Carlos. Don't want me to go up on the limb this morning. Let me say to one of my globalists have asked me to tone down on the Peter King name with the Vegas and his story. Sir, I respect you, but I may say to you, Peter King made it bad for himself. Peter King left with one holy to talk about. And as long as we have to talk about Peter King and his concubines, his widows, or anances, we'll talk about them. You said in your broadcast, Carlos, that Peter King's widow went to Cornwall Regional Hospital as well. Did I hear you correct? Because I think that's what Beulah possibly heard also, if she have not heard it somewhere else. Could you verify if that is the case or we've heard you wrongly? But it wouldn't be anything of any great surprise because it is about optics and attention. Vegas and Sizzler them is the same type of galangin. Same type of galangin. Optics and attention. So indeed did if it too, Lord Jesus, we here right, Beulah. Beulah with here right. Chopper John business down. You can screenshot your phone yourself. But when Chopper John I go talk about this further on, because we just start. Dean West, good morning. We have to understand how people who are emerging, because this is the emergence. When people, as somebody who's gone through clinical depression, I can explain it to you all. You have to understand when people go into a state of clinical depression, they go into a lost and hopeless world. They think that no one is seeing them, or if they do think one is seeing them, they then becomes paranoid that everyone is watching them and talking about them. At the stage where you're coming out of clinical depression, if you have that narcissistic tendency, you would want everybody to see you. Hello, I'm here. Look at me. I'm across here. Yes, across the street. Up here in the Guinea tree, just about anywhere. I am here. It's that tendency of revival. I was once. Look at me. I have returned. Is the behavior of Peter King's widow. If Vegas never depend Peter King tapes her, we would not talk. So Peter King family just have to go know, say, anything we talk about Peter King, it come out a news story, it come out a court case, and all them something story there, we not like really make it up for brand Vegas or anything. Vegas nearly breed for Peter King. Everybody know that. I know nothing new. He taught it to stop Mark Golden momentum, dilute. Him can't stop Mark Golden momentum, Carlos. Nobody now recognize him. Everybody sees it. I remember from when that shooting, when a lot of people really realize that Vegas mad. Vegas. I remember when that shooting by this did happen at that complex with the security guard and that youth, and Vegas stand up there. Over the live youth, I tell the man, say, see there, you kill the man. Over the live youth, you know. The youth who have just been shot. The dummy stand up there, and I tell the man, while the young man upon the ground, been shot, Vegas stand up there. No empathy, emotion, or anything, or try to calm the youth down or whatever. Vegas says, see there, you kill the man. At that time, most of the world knows that the boy a fool. The spiral of idiocy and idiosyncrasy of this youth has a spiral out of control. Now you went to Washington just to make noise, just like when them are push against wall in a Peter King house. But I don't understand your type of politics, because the type of politics that Vegas, Audrey Marks, Andrew Holness, and the Jamaica Labour Party is playing, they want a tribal outbreak in Jamaica because the confrontational politics that they are playing, they are whipping up unrest in Jamaica because Vegas don't think to say And you're a dunce, my youth. You're proving it more and more. If you think you say you have your popularity and you're this, and we're all in a social media space, why you think you want to have a personal confrontation at all time with people where you oppose them? You don't see say Gino Jennings lift you up and put you out of church over the same thing. When them a lift you up and a take you out, it coming like a wheelbarrow them there move your pan. You never watch that video, you know so much time we replay it of late. You don't see how much time we replay it of late. But yet still, you want to face off with your opponents. Where your degree, that your degree teach you? Did your degree not teach you how to debate and how to counter your opponent views? Or really that degree teach you? Or Vegas, you just love rub up palm man. You just miss when, you just love when man hold you and brace you against wall Vegas. I have to that. I have to become Vegas love when man hold him and brace him against wall. Vegas want to tell people, breed me or don't breed me. Because we in a political space, you claim say you have this and that. Why can't you sit in your space and debate with others? Be nasty to others. Why do you think you have to go up in everybody's face? Somebody will spit in your face one day and it just might be me. Because you love go up in a people's space. You think that is the way to fight your political battle. It shows your arrogance. It shows how much you are frustrated. It shows how much attention seeking you are. Because wherever the camera pops up, wherever somebody sets a live link, you have to be there. You have to make your voice heard. You have to come and tell a lie. You have to come and spun the racist narrative. Batman, go and go sit down, no? Go and go sit down, no? You know, sister, nobody now listen to you. Everybody just see you as the gimmick that you are. You know, Sister Fan Red Rat jar the mic out of your hand and shove you up under your mama up on stage. Your career done. You don't have a good day on stage since that, my youth. From the youth, send your baby mother to heaven in the sofa and find you watch it and have the breakdown. Nobody not in a peace. You want war with everybody. You need to contact Dr. Wendell Abel. You need to contact Dr. Wendell Abel. You're having a massive meltdown. You're having a massive attention deficit disorder breakdown. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is what you're suffering from. It's plain and glaring to all of us who can see. On a screenshot, Chopper John business. Me not have you up there for Tally Fair and Brew. Me have you up there for a screenshot, Chopper John business. You need calming medication. You're suffering from attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It is why you cannot sit still. It is why you cannot stay in one place. It is why you cannot concentrate on a view that you have tolerated or formed. You're all over the place. You pick it up today, you drop it today. You start something else tomorrow. You don't complete anything, Vegas. This is why everybody is confused as to who you are, what you want, and where you're going. Chopper John soon reach up you. Chopper John soon start brace you against wall. I wonder how did Chopper John get to become the face of the block in 2016? In Chopper John, how you get to become the face of the block? What was your sole intention of returning to Jamaica, Chopper John? Because it's say a party was projected to win the election, and you see that you could have joined in the swindling of the people's money. And Dr. Tufton and Andrew Holness strategically place you in a place where Dr. Tufton can get for swindle money loosely. Vegas we go take him calming pill them. Or Vegas figure over the synagogue of Satan. Over Sin City. Go on over Sin City. Go argue with Spice and RT them. And over there so Vegas belong. You know belong in the political spheres where we are talking about the people of Jamaica and building a better Jamaica. You know belong over here some of you. Go on over Sin City. Go on over the devil's playground over TikTok. And that's so you belong. Those are the attention you crave. Those are the attention you need. You just need attention. Go on where attention strive. But over upon YouTube, yes, so it's a campaign for social justice. Not a campaign to get politicians dick up your backside, Vegas. That's not what the campaign is about. It's not a campaign of trying to face off in war with people because of their political views. How is that about Jamaica? How is that about Jamaica when everything for you is about being confrontational? Is it because you can't come tell people the glory of what you're supporting? How what you're supporting have benefited Jamaica? Like seriously? Everybody know Wayne is not bashing mental health, but a mad boy have to go sit down. A long time he in a crowd are mad. All right, Vegas, all I wish to say I'm mad. We're not blind. We don't blind. All I wish to say you're mad. Don't have to run up and down every day and try proof to the whole away, say you're mad. If it's one thing the Jamaican public know about you, Vegas, is that we know say you're mad. The Jamaica public is fully aware that you're loopy, cuckoo, docile, fully out of it. You running around every day trying to remind us. You running around every day trying to remind us. Not last night, Beat and Teach. I started listening to it, but I fell asleep quickly. So I missed majority of Fratigan's program last night. I lay down and listen to it. But if me lay down and I listen anything, me now go down listen to it. So I missed probably 90% of what would have been said on Rattigan's show last night. When I stay there tearing on my face and don't screenshot boy the business. One tear in my face, Delroy Sewell, how are you? We know so you're done, in Vegas. We know so you're done. What we don't want you to do is keep reminding us to remember so you're done. We don't have a memory problem around here. You think we don't remember say you done, and you have to get up every day and remind we say, "Wanna remember say me done." No, I know we have the memory problem, my youth. I know we have suffered from attention deficit. I know we have personality disorder, Vegas. And never we break down because we can't do a bedroom job, Vegas. And never we Peter King used to supply young boys, Vegas. I know we depend Peter King tape, Vegas. You don't have to remind we know who depend it. There are some steroid and high-speed narcissists across social media. Me not go call them name, you just have to look and see them. High-speed narcissists. He's one of them. There's a bunch of high-speed attention-grabbing narcissists across social media. He is one of them. Everything you jumped in a special. How are you? Since you watch your baby mother being pleasured for 3 hours in your sofa, something that you could not do. You want Jamaica, the entire world, to bear the cross of it, to carry the burden upon them shoulder. So Vegas baby mother shouldn't have had sex with Joe Grind next to Vegas baby. It's not our responsibility, Vegas. Let us read. If you were doing your bedroom job well enough, there would be no need for that. There would be no need for your baby mother to violate your bed with your baby next to him, and there would be no need for you to violate your baby mother by recording her and publish it as revenge porn, Vegas. We know you're crazy. You don't have to remind me. It's right on the back of our hand. We just have to look on the back of our hand and we know Vegas mad. The attention grabbing. You're so wholly opposed to Mark Golden. You're one of those who run around social media with a racist chant, openly racist. These people who love to run in a white people country come make money and promote their music. Open racism. He's chanting across Facebook. Damn it, how are you? Untainted Congo, Lilith Lockerbie. Open racism. I think they want to jog Jamaica in a my youth, the world to say are done. Don't worry, any day Chopper John get behind you. Any day Chopper John. Any day Chopper John get to brace you against wall. Ask Hero Clark about Chopper John. If you want to know before your day come Vegas, ask Hero Clark, the deputy speaker of the house, about when Chopper John embraced him against wall. Don't ask me. Ask Hero Clark. He can tell you. He have had several multiple experience. But Chopper John, your house, you have house of foreign, you have house of Jamaica? Or you still living in Hero Clark house and embracing him to the wall position? Are you still living at Hero Clark's house because you embrace Hero Clark to wall? Or you become independent and gone on your own now, Chopper? You hold on to take the Jamaica people fair ride. But you know what? We are in the era of truth. And nothing we wanna do is going to stay in the dark. The whole honor we have on under the watchful eyes of the world. I want to ask the Prime Minister a question that slipped my mind the other day. Tariq Antonio, I'm not fully aware with the Interception of Communications Act for Jamaica Prime Minister, but I'm sure there ought to be one, isn't it? The Interception of Communications Act. I don't know what it particularly says in Jamaica, but given under the Westminster system, with that Interception of Communications Act, Prime Minister, would it require you, the Prime Minister, or any of your agency who requires to snoop on the public? Prime Minister Andrew Holness, where tap we picnic them pan road, I go in at them pocket, take out them phone, and I tell them, say, unlock this backside, make me see who you be, and make me see who were the pan you. That is how it must literally be seen. And could somebody out there, if you're hearing, create a graphics that would show the public how Andrew Holness are tap them picking up on road and are going at them pockets, take out them phone and I demand them password because the Prime Minister wants to know what's on their phone, who they're talking to, and what political party they support. Some one of your graphics people out there would be good enough. Just like how my son create the Black Widow at Peter King's grave where one would do well in creating the Prime Minister. I hold up on a picnic on road. I go in at them pocket, I take out them phone and I demand them password. But did you, Prime Minister, with whatever authority you deployed in your tracking, did you apply to the court for a warrant? Sheena Kelly. Did you apply to the court for a warrant giving substantial explanation as to why it would be in the state's interest to track such a person, Prime Minister? Did Prime Minister Andrew Holness sought or receive a warrant from the court to track the young man who he say he has tracked and the others, Prime Minister, that you are looking into? Did you receive or have you sought a warrant from the court? Because under the Westminster system, the Interception of Communications Act, you ought to go to the court to get a warrant for the court to authorize that it's okay for you to carry out the snooping. But Chopper John, you are on notice. And we want to know, like how we know you have a cushy job here now. We want to know how much if your mortgage, it benefit your mortgage in the US, Chopper John. You pay it off, you sell the house. What is it? Ivan Bradford, how are you? What is it? Can you give us any update? We know you're big. What's it rather manage upon site? But tell us more. Tell us more. And the Jamaica Labour Party, let me say to you, Vegas, you don't say you're football. You don't say the Jamaica Labour Party, I use you to play a game where they don't have nobody else to play. Oh, you're so damn fool. Oh, these are how prostitutes normally behave. They're willing to be used for a price. It's the art of prostitution. Not let me say this is how prostitutes behave. It is the art, rather, sorry about that. It is the art of prostitution to be used for a price. You know, sister, the dirty work, the Michael Manley and the Siaga days type of work, Robert Honeywell, with this Labour government, have you, the big international artists, hey, the big celebrity government, have you turn them like a patty pan bus, where them send go Washington figure face off with demonstrators, where them send you down a Cornwall figure try and upstage or whatever, Mark Golden. Oh, you're so fool. Football. You don't say football, you're ping pong. You're not even good enough. You're not even popular enough like football. Ping pong. You've been batted around on a table. Not even on a proper tennis court. Them not carry you. You've been ping-ponged by the Jamaica Labour Party. Them can send you here, there, and everywhere. Tell them, say, to send you come to London. Tell them to send you come to London. Over here, police don't carry gun. So we don't mind cast and create a debacle and disgrace in front of police till crowd come. Police in England work with crowd, them don't work with gun. So we have ample time. We have ample time to do what we want to do till the crowd of police come put we pan dot and handcuff we and carry go one of Scotland Yard knuckles. So come, we have spoiled milk here. We have rotten tomatoes here. And Britain is a country with a shorter egg. So we not shorter nothing for fling. We don't shorter with flinging instrument when we're upon demonstration. We have eggs, we have tomatoes, and we have spoiled milk. So we're not shorter flinging instrument. Nicola Williams, how you do? Come to London. Since as them want to send you round and round, they go confront people who don't speak positive of this government's tenure. This government, when them can speak positive of themselves, them want to come out here, come bully everybody to speak positive. When you call out the nepotism with Chapa John, you can celebrate Chapa John in a parliament while giving Chapa John lucrative contract, project management, and the Cornwall Regional Hospital site without any experience as to what Chapa John is there to do, other than be an eye and an ears and a mouthpiece for the Ministry of Health and the Jamaica Labour Party. That's all. So if you think you can come to London, come keep up the fuckery, beg your pardon, my people, where you go to Washington go do, I dare you to try it and see if we not get arrested for you. I dare you, and come with enough bodyguard and minders as much as you want, Vegas. But I'm telling you here, look at me this morning on global television. Come on, London. The Jamaica Labour Party is paying you to go around, go bring back 1980s tribal war and confrontational politics. We will meet you in London. On my case come, the Vegas my case and come. It will be a holla baloo on the streets of London, Vegas. It will be a holla baloo on the street of London. Police can't turn gun pan we so willy-nilly. Police can't turn gun pan we so willy-nilly. It have to be exceptional circumstances. The police pull out gun and just turn pan we so because we don't allow them to walk with gun over here. So we can create martyrdom before the bad one them come. We can fight and we can carry on. We can throw we skirt and everything over our head before the crowd come. Come to London. Come to London. You can go to Canada. You can go to see another. You can anywhere you want to go. I tell you, come to London. Because we will be waiting. Because if we street them in London, don't big and broad like foreign street. So it don't take any courage to throw an egg across the street at you. Come to the Jamaica High Commission in London because I will be there with egg, milk, and tomato. Make sure you come with your bad man then. I'm not afraid to take the beating in the public as long as me throw my stale milk on you. But if the Jamaica Labour Party think them are going to pay you to walk around and confront people and you're going to do it every day and everywhere in Vegas and get away with it, come to London if you think we joke over here. You think we're afraid of police? You think we're afraid of guns? You think we're afraid of getting arrested? They can't hold us for more than 24 hours. And within that 24 hours, we can shut our mouth. And they have to give us at least 3 meals within that 24 hours. And we have to speak to a lawyer. And we have to speak to a family member. Boy, make case and come. If you think we're afraid to take a record for you. If you think we're afraid to take record for you, make case come to London. Come push up your brand Jamaica rhythm over here. In London, we're not afraid to walk with paint neither Vegas. But we have dash a bucket of paint on you. Because we don't afraid of being charged for criminal damage. We don't afraid of being charged for breach of the peace. We don't afraid to be charged for assault and battery. We're just not. Mickey's and come. Mickey's and come. If you think you're so American, if you think we behave nice like America people, I dare you, little boy. Come over here with it. Come over here with it. And think to say, we are petty people, are we pussyfoot when we talk. I dare you. I dare you. When the London demo orange, book your ticket and come. This is your challenge. Can imotep with you. Can any amount you want to carry with you. And then it will go down as Vegas provoke a political riot on the street of London. That's the only way it's going to go down. Come, you and your bad man there. Come. Oh, Tavada, you think to say everybody, you must walk and shut up everybody when I talk good about the Prime Minister. You and the Prime Minister must come in our pocket and take out your phone and give him a password. Let me see where they on your phone. Is the game on our play? Millicent Jones, real sweet. Joan Bailey. Pauline Dixon. Is the game on our play with the Jamaica people? Our voices must be silent. Curiosity Kid. Our voices, Althea, must be silent, Sharon Bernard. If, Nicola Williams, we're not promoting the bullshittery of the Jamaica Labour Party, Beverly, how are you? If we not promote the bullshittery of the Jamaica Labour Party, everybody wants silent way. How you get down at Cornwall Regional Hospital? Why Labour people, them if Mark Golden, I go do him tour and Labour people them want count time. Why Labour? Why one of the MP? Why Horace Chang or somebody in the Western Belt? Michael Henriquez, how are you? Joel Worrell, Jeffrey Worrell. Why somebody from the Labour Party never go there, go to Fidem tour and figure tell Fidem side? Why Vegas, the big celebrity and the entertainer, Tash, come to him, all of a sudden become the little send-out boy for the Jamaica Labour Party? The Jamaica Labour Party little run around boy, the little dirty work doer for the Jamaica Labour Party. And that you come down to. You the man with the international stardom. Well, when the world knew of you, nobody never knew Andrew Holness. Are many of the 49 thieves that are around Andrew Holness now? Are this Vegas really come down to? I mean, if you can want to be breed by Peter King, how much of the young boy them Peter King can come to come breed your Vegas? Just ask. Just asking. But look what you come down to. You were the world. The world know you before. The world know Andrew Holness. And you have become a send-out boy for a group of Batman, Andrew Holness, public Batman Andrew. I'll come and want Andrew come sue me. I'm going to be like the mirror of Britain. During the Stephen Lawrence, for those of you who remember, the Stephen Lawrence race murder in Britain. And because of the institutionally racist practice of the police, justice only went to the small finger, it didn't went to the whole hand. But even before prosecution, even before they were arrested, the 5 killers, the British Mirror, published their paper and challenged them, sue me. Challenged them, published them, printed, murderers. It's the first time a British paper has ever done that, unless a conviction has came out of the court. But they've published murderers, sue me, and they could not have. Now I'm going to tell you this morning, Andrew Holness, you're a faggot in disguise. Big time Batman, Andrew Holness. You've been seen many times, and I believe him, by Dr. Gordon at Cliff Hughes' party then, because Dr. Gordon, as with most of the politicians aware, used to be in a high circle and get to come a lot on a party. You are one of them. Sue me, I am saying that. Dr. Jermaine Gordon went as far, Andrew Holness, in a conversation to describe your penis. If I go to describe your Andrew Holness, hell. And Dr. Gordon can't tell me say a lie, me I tell. Dr. Gordon, in a conversation, in at the same time, when he did make Cliff come out, come admit about the boy where him there with the Gleaner for 10 years. Andrew Holness' penis was described by Dr. Jermaine Gordon. And neither Jermaine Gordon or the other participant on the call could not tell me say a lie, me I tell. Me don't know if Andrew Holness can tell Dr. Gordon that Dr. Gordon's description is wrong. I can't tell either. It's between Andrew Holness, Dr. Gordon, Cliff Hughes would have probably have idea of what I'm talking about. Isn't it, Granny Sus? Granny Sus, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Granny Sus. Allow me to tell. When Dr. Jermaine Gordon came out about you, did you not came and admit? Dr. Gordon spoke of your lavish New Year's Eve parties, of which he attended many, with many politicians, businessmen, and high officials. Don't make me do a jazz series for you, Andrew. If I ever fit do a job, wanna look at me and Dr. Jermaine Gordon agree, you know. Wanna look at me, keep me way far from Dr. Jermaine Gordon. Because if I were ever to release such a Rottweiler upon a politician, a lot of them walk and hide on her face. Dr. Gordon would just need to be unleashed. But one should I'm glad me keep myself far. Because I'm afraid that they mix up. But Dr. Gordon said a lot of things about you all, which is true. A bunch of marine spirit, sacrifices, narcissists, and all sorts. What I can do. I wonder if Ruel Reed or Chopper John was providing young girls and young boys for the ritualistic marine spirit sex party that these politicians, high officials, and businessmen normally have on a regular basis. I wonder. Covering Gardens in London. The wedding rings and the wedding dress. Good morning. I'm going to call you out one day. Oh no, Covering Gardens has nothing to do with the Jamaica conversation. But those jewelers, those expensive jewelers in Covering Gardens, those expensive wedding dress sellers in Covering Gardens, you rich Italians, you rich Indians, you rich Chinese, you rich Moroccans, you're all criminals, aren't you? You see, when it comes to drug dealing, I don't quickly beat up on poor people picnic. Not me. Poor picnic people, poor people picnic are the foot soldiers of drug dealing. You know, one go Covering Gardens when drugs, man. I used to work at Covering Gardens. So now people come tell me this. Are things women know for myself. The work for Covering Gardens for a long time. And I know we're going, not Covering Gardens, sorry. Hatton Cross. Sorry. Mistakenly. The area is Hatton Cross, where all of the expensive, jewel expensive. When you talk about if you want to have a posh wedding, Noreen Dennis. And if I go look ring and wedding dress, Covering Hatton Gardens, rather. Hatton Gardens. Expensive jewel street. When you go look, expensive jewel, top of the line jewel. The expensive rich Indian them, the rich Chinese them. The rich Moroccans them, all of them rich people there, Dan Campbell, how you do? Will own Lawrence Beckford. Those lucrative shops in Covering. On a drugs dealer. Uno a drugs dealer and uno no black. Uno no black boys on street. Uno a rich white Indian and Chinese people. But in a big business round there, uno a sell a lot of cracks to young boys to go up on street, go do business. Yes, Hatton Gardens. A lot of uno wouldn't expect that Hatton Gardens was someone may go buy on a ring on a wedding dress. Big in a drug selling. This is not something we just know. McKnight, Hanigan, how are you? This is not something we just know. During 2016, 17, 18, me used to work in the Hatton Gardens region. And me the person when nothing no miss my eye. Me the person when me down to earth. So me get contact and see everything when me go. Just like how me now go quick to blame poor people picnic for the drugs and gun in a Jamaica. Because poor people picnic can't afford them lucrative, expensive criminal lifestyle there. They are foot soldier for the politician and the businessman will up a top this up and make the money off of the gun and the drugs where them a push in our community. And I feel we same picnic them turn around go to prison for it. I feel we same picnic them turn around get blamed for being gangsters when everybody turn a blind eye to the man up there, so where I pay for it and I fund it. Just like Sizzler. Just like Sizzler. How whole heap a young boy Sizzler put gun in a them hand? I hope a young boy dead. Sizzler gun them responsible for hope a people dead. Sizzler gun responsible for. Willie Don, how are you? But when Sizzler take to the stage, the whole of it thinks that Sizzler is somebody. The whole of it thinks that Sizzler, Holy Emmanuel, Jarastafari, and the whole heap of bullshit. But the youth is just a simple corrupt criminal. That's who he is. But we people must need to open with third eye. You see, once your third eye open, you see all of these marine spirit people, all of these people from the dark world, all of these people who are here, the people of the synagogue of Satan, you identify them easily. Once your mind is awoken, once your spirit is awoken, once your spiritual eye, your third eye, is awoken, you see them plain and clear. The whole of them come with a mark. The mark of the beast, so you hear the Bible talk about. The whole of the people them from the world of Satan, from the synagogue of Satan, from the marine spirit. You recognize them. Them come with a zeal. Them come with a zeal of bad mind, selfishness, anger, narcissism. They're marked. You cannot avoid them unless you now focus. Unless you are asleep. Then when these people appear, you won't recognize them. But if you are one of the God-chosen people, as them appear, that's why pastors can't walk near me comfortable. That's why the people them where tell lie in the name of people can't walk near me comfortable. You see them from afar. As long as your spiritual eyes open, them cannot hide. They easily identify awoken people, the negative people, the people of the dark world like Sizzler them, they identify us who are the awoken ones. It is difficult for the ones who are sleeping to identify when marine spirit and spirit of death, like Sizzler them, is arisen and been given contract by Bill Gates and all of those people to come and command and dominate your spirit. You see, in this era where we are moving to, I soon done, but I have to tell you now. This era where we are moving into, this era where the marine spirit and the dark world is at its highest confused state, purely because people are coming to their senses. Them are going to go all out upon them attack to elude people and continue to keep people to sleep. But there's a great rebellion coming, not to Jamaica, to this planet. And what your job is, the job of this current generation, is to make sure that as well as our children are being taught knowledge, they are taught life skill. Them to taught how to live without water and electricity and all of these modern things, because we're coming back into an era where the cities are going to be anarchic and chaotic, where it's going to be war and violence in cities, dog eat dog lifestyle in cities. The further, if we have to live in a foreign, we can live out of the big city, will be more beneficial. But this cycle of rulership on the planet is coming to an end. The whole planet is going to go into a chaos before we come out on the other side. While we're going through that dark stages of the planet, this current generation, L-Dog, this current generation that will be teaching other generations going forward is not life skill equipped. They are not equipped in a way where we were equipped to live in the jungle. We're going to have to go back to the jungle lifestyle in order to survive the dying state of Western democracy or Western leadership. The planet is going to go through a dying stage, almost. The social life of the planet will almost go to a dying stage. And if we don't have the life skills to navigate through the choppy terrains of what is coming, dog will yam or supper, because the children of death, those from the synagogue of Satan, are unleashed against us on the planet. Hence, you see why Satan, Archangel, Bill Gates, is unleashed across the planet and buy up rights to all part of the planet. In order for us to make a way out, we're going to have to plan how we're going to deal with death, then the rebirth. Because it's simple that I come for the planet, you know. There's going to be a social death and a social rebirth. But if we're not awakened, we're going to be fall again to domination by other cultures who, in the rebirth, there's also going to be a grapple for power, because humanity is based on people being powerful and want to have people being subservient to them. So in the rebirth of the planet, there's also going to be a grab for power. I don't think a lot of you in the Western Hemisphere see how mindset in Africa is rising. The people are engaged and want to take back their power. That only happens when you are awake. The reason why we lose power in a Jamaica, we are dead fast asleep. Chopper John, Andrew Holness, the probe has only just started. Thank you all very much for being here this morning. Me, I go cook my breadfruit now, me slow bake my breadfruit from last night. So me I go fry them now, cook my ital ackee, and fry my fish them, and have my lovely dinner. Me may run go to road, go look a few pap choy as well. Me don't know. But anyway, thank you all very much. Join us back here tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program. Elaine Turner, how you do? When we get back to the Better Jamaica agenda. Thank you very much. Good morning and good afternoon from the Global Television Group.